Heyo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another drop shot video, drop shot tips 2.0. So just another video going over more tips, help you guys out on how to drop shot. If you haven't seen the first one on how to drop shot, make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the top right corner. So the first tip I can give you guys is the question I get asked a lot about. Which type of attachments do I use? And I'm going to go over that with you. So when you're looking through attachments for anything, you want to look for things that have sound suppression and damage range. You also want to look for anything that has recoil that helps you with that, and anything that helps you aim down sights. Things that I look for is aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. That sprint to fire speed is what's going to help you with drop shots, because if you're running around and someone walks up on you, that moment that you switch from sprinting to firing is going to help you out so much. So that's going to help out a lot too. Also, ammunition, large mags. So like the 45 round mag helps a lot too, but for the MP5 I use the 30 round mag because it's increased damage and range, which helps out a lot. So yeah, so attachments like that help out a lot. I don't use an optic because it takes away an attachment use, one of the other ones I could be using. And honestly, the iron sight isn't too bad, so if you just practice using iron sight, you get the hang of it. It's not that bad really. But yeah, so muzzles, barrels, underbarrel, rear grip, and stock are probably the 5 attachments I would use. But for the MP5, I'm always using the ammunition because I'm always running out of bullets when I fight someone and someone else comes up against me. So I usually have extra mags or mags that can hurt people a lot more, saving me bullets to fight the next person. So yeah, that's tip 1, attachments. Alright, so tip 2. So tip 2 would be guns. Which guns do you use? Which guns are the best for drop shotting? So in my personal opinion, I would say SMGs are the best, hands down. It has better mobility, you can drop shot a lot faster. But you can also use assault rifle. I've done that with assault rifles as well, and it's been really smooth. You can also do it with shotguns and LMGs. I've not seen it with a marksman rifle, I've not seen it with a sniper rifle either, but it's possible. I actually got a clip today with the M91 where I drop shot someone, and it was just beautiful. So don't worry, you can also do it with that, but I recommend the SMG. And as you see in most of my clips, I was using the AUG, but now it's shown with the Pro Gun, the MP5, which I will make a video about later down the line. So be sure to subscribe and like to see that video about the Pro classes I use. But yeah, like I said, you can use any SMG, but I use the MP5. And if not the MP5, the AUG or the MP7. If you're playing hardcore, which I play sometimes around my guns, the Bison's really good because it has a lot of bullets, and it takes like 2 or 3 bullets to kill someone. It's really good too. If you think there's a better class or a better gun that's not an SMG to use for drop shotting, let me know down below in the comments because I'm really curious if there's another gun I could use. But so far the MP5 is the best in my opinion. Alright, so tip number 3 is a big one. It's the operators. Which operators do you use when you drop shot? Now, like I said in my last video on how to drop shot, you want to make yourself as small as possible so the enemy cannot hit you or has less time to hit you. And so when it comes to operators, you want to pick the smallest ones you have. So like females are small and skinny are perfect. So like in Sid is perfect. So when you drop shot, people will be like, "Where'd you go?" And they can't find you. So yeah, anyone small that has a small hitbox is good. So like Otter, I wouldn't use him because he's a pretty big guy. Golem on a couple of his costumes I wouldn't use because he's a big guy. Also, Alice is really good to use for the coalition because she is also really small, but I just so happen to like Charlie the best. Alright, so for allegiance, I would use Sid. So is Igor. He's also really small and easy to use, and plus, this guy, when I see him on the map, I'm like, this guy's running somewhere. And I'm always missing my shots on him. I don't know why, but I always am, and it sucks. But Granch I wouldn't use. He's too big, easy to see, easy to shoot. Bell, something for Bell as well. He's a big guy, easy to see, easy to shoot. Now Minotaur, he's also a great player to be when you drop shot because he's small. But on the dark map, since his skin is white, he'll show up a lot easier. I like to use Sid. She's really great, and I recommend her. So that was tip 3, your operator. Alright, so for tip 4, it's all about movement. So let's hop into a private match and talk about movement. Alright, so like I said, movement. Movement on the map is very important. So where you place yourself for a drop shot is very important. So like, you know, this guy comes in the corner, you place yourself down. Come back this way, place yourself down again. Set yourself up with these drop shots so you guys can't hit you. Boom. Boom, like that. Set yourself up. You hear someone? Drop shot. You see someone? Drop shot. Sniper rifles hate when you drop shot because they disappear from the sights. Or it's too late for them to hit. Like I said in the last video, the more you do it, the better you get it. So your movements are important. Corners are your best friend. Cars, obstacles are your best friend. Because if someone shoots you from right there, and another guy's right here, he can stop shooting you, or he won't hit you because if you drop shot to this guy, he's dead. He'll pop up, shoot this guy. That's why stems are so important. A stem can save your life in the middle of the fight. If you think you can hit a drop shot, definitely take it. You never know if the guy is tagged and hurt already. You might win that fight. Also, use sound with movement. Sound, you can hear stuff. You can hear people coming. Drop shots with stuns work really well because it stops the person from moving. So if they're facing another way, they can't turn around and shoot you. That's like a backup, you know, a backup to the backup. But like I said before, you know, bots and private match are a great way to practice drop shots. And just get used to dropping yourself and working your aim. Just keep it up. Alright, so tip number 4, like I said, is movement. So tip number 5 is hip fire. You can also win fights, gunfights, by drop shotting and using hip fire. I've done it before multiple times, and it takes a lot of practice. This is like backup to your backup. Ugh. Now hip firing while drop shotting is a lot more harder. It takes more skill. But in an open area with a lot of bullets, you can do it. Especially when you're on the run and you run past someone. Well, he was in front of me, but you get the point. So if you're on the run and someone's coming up to you, boom, hip fire. That was a perfect example of what I was talking about. Hip fire. Hip fire. You don't have to aim down sights. It takes some more effort, but you can totally do it. Yes, like I said before, hop in private match and just practice hip firing, drop shotting. Or sliding. Sliding works too. Alright, so for those who've watched the video to this point, you get an extra tip. Okay, so for the 6th tip I have for you guys, it's the field upgrade, which one to use. And the best one to use is dead silence. Dead silence for drop shots are perfect because you're running around the map, no one can hear you. You run up to someone that can hear you, you have the advantage. They cannot hear you, they have no clue that you're coming. Versus, if you can hear them coming, or you can hear their footsteps, you have the extra advantage over them. You come down the alley, you hear them, they can't hear you. It gives you that extra moment to drop shot before they can shoot you. It's perfect. So I really recommend dead silence over everything else. Use it, try it out, and let me know in the comments down below if it helped you. Okay guys, that's all the tips I got for you for now, but don't worry. I'll be making a drop shot tips part 3 soon, so stick around, make sure to subscribe and like for that video. Thanks for watching. That's all I got for you now. Be sure to stay tuned and see you later.